Hello, welcome to this series on YouTube and Blackboard. YouTube is one of the easiest ways to add video to your course, and we will discuss a few of the reasons why. This is part one of a four-part series, and the first part will cover setting up your YouTube channel, recording videos with your webcam, and uploading videos. Before we get started, I want to talk about a few of the reasons how and why we use video in our courses. They're great for introductory videos that lets your students see your face and hear your voice and know that a little bit about you and get a little bit of a sense of your personality and who you are, and it just humanizes your course. Now, they're great for illustration of concepts. A lot of times text doesn't really convey as much information as visual imagery, so it's very helpful to have those complex concepts sort of broken out into videos for students to see. They're also great for feedback, especially if you have some sort of sensitive feedback to give to students, or you're worried that in any way they can misconstrue your feedback. Sometimes text can seem kind of formal and harsh, and so if we have video feedback, we can do a much clearer job of conveying that encouragement and specifically getting across the point that we're trying to make. When we talk about how we use video, we want to make short video clips. 5 minutes is magic. You don't want anything really over 10 or 15 minutes. If you have a larger tutorial or a large video lecture, maybe break it up into smaller chunks. It helps students focus and maintains their attention, giving them little bits at a time. When we're talking specifically about using YouTube and video, a few of the reasons for why we use YouTube instead of, say, just attaching a video file in our courses. When we attach a large video file to our courses, it takes up space on our servers here at the college, and so we want to limit that as much as possible. So housing videos on YouTube is helpful in that way. And then also from an accessibility standpoint, students who are on slower connections are not going to be able to access large video files that they have to download out of Blackboard. And then platform neutrality is really important. We have students accessing content in our courses from their mobile devices, from their tablets, from their laptops, from their phones, on Macs, on PCs. So platform neutrality is very important. We want something that works for all of our students all of the time, everywhere they are. And YouTube does that. YouTube makes it their business to have their videos run no matter what device or what operating system a user is accessing it from. Another reason we like to use YouTube is, besides content that we create ourselves, YouTube is filled with fantastic resources, and once you get onto good YouTube providers, they'll lead you to others. And that leads me to my final point about why we want to use YouTube, and that is digital citizenry. Our students know what YouTube is, but typically they don't know it for they don't know it as an educational resource. They know it as a place to watch cat videos or people get into car wrecks. So teaching them that this is a valuable resource that can be put to academic endeavors is very important. It teaches them that the internet, and YouTube specifically, is worth so much more. So we want to encourage that in our students, and we want to demonstrate that to them. So here we are in YouTube, and if you have a Google account, a Gmail account, you have a YouTube account because Google owns YouTube. So when you first go to YouTube, you'll want to sign in, and you'll sign in using your user ID and password that you use for your Google account or your Gmail account. So we'll go ahead and sign in to the OTC Blackboard account, the OTC Online Blackboard account, and you may have a department site that your department uses to house their videos, and we do also house videos for instructors. If you're not yet ready to manage your own channel, that's fine. So once you have logged in, typically the first time you log in, you're going to see a few screens that will walk you through a wizard asking you about your interests, and that's just so that they know what to kind of throw in here, and you can ignore those steps and just skip right through. Once you are on your what to watch page in YouTube and you're ready to make a webcam video, you're going to click the upload button. Even though we don't have anything to upload yet, we'll click upload, and you see there's a record from your webcam right here. So we'll use that, and you'll see a start recording screen. This looks very much like what we used to see in the Video Anywhere in Blackboard, which is now not functioning because Google stopped supporting Java. So now when we do a video recording, we use the upload right in YouTube. So we're going to click Start Recording, and you'll be prompted with your Adobe Flash Player settings if you haven't before clicked Allow and then Remember. So I'm going to go ahead and click Allow and close that box, and you can see that I've been recording. So this is me on my video, and I would be welcoming my class and giving them any specific information that's important. You can cancel if you make a mistake and you want to start over. Stop recording. Isn't that lovely? And then you'll get a continue, and that will take you to the detail screen. So we would give this video a title, and I'm just going to leave that in there, and a description in the box, and then tags if we wanted to tag it with any keywords, which we'll cover in a later video. Privacy settings are here. Private means only specific users that you name have to log in to view it. Public means it's open to anybody on YouTube. And then unlisted, which we see a lot of times in classes, is the setting we use. That means only people with the link can use it. So if you put it in your class, it'll work for anybody with that link or anybody in your class. And then you can add it to playlists, and we'll cover all of these settings more later. Once you're satisfied with your video settings, click Save Changes. And it takes a few minutes to process. And now we'll be on this screen with the editing. This is the editing screen, and we'll talk about the editor more later, but you can see you have some of the same sort of options there. So now that we have our video recorded from our webcam, we can add the link to Blackboard, and the link is right here. And we'll cover in greater detail how to do that in another part of the series. So now let's talk about uploading a video that we already have. Maybe you have a video on your computer that you recorded, a video that you made somehow, or a screen capture. We'll click the upload button again, and you can see that we can drag and drop files, or we can click to select the files that we want. So I'm going to demonstrate the drag and drop method. To do that, you'll pull up a file browser window. That's just a My Computer type window. Navigate to wherever your videos are. In this case, I'm just going to borrow this video that I uploaded for somebody else's course earlier today. Just grab it, drop it in there, and again you have the same settings we saw before, and when you're ready and satisfied with those settings, I'm just going to call that delete because I don't need a duplicate, and click publish, and it will take again a couple of minutes to process, and that's going to be dependent on how long the video is. Once the video has neared completion of its processing, oh, it disappeared. You will see that there is a video URL there. Mine has disappeared because it detected it was a duplicate, and that's a feature of YouTube that can kind of be handy if you lose track of the videos that you've uploaded. That's how we record videos from our webcam, and how we upload videos that we already have stored on our computer. Be sure to join me for part 2 when we talk about how we add these videos into Blackboard. And in the meantime, go make some awesome videos and be awesome.